Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to review two more Scooby-Doo Show episodes that I think are great, starting with Scooby-Doo, Where's the Crew? This is one of the most atmospheric Scooby-Doo Show episodes. From the very beginning, we're on rough seas, and the boat and the characters rock back and forth to show just how stormy it is outside, and it's perfect because we know something scary or ominous is going to happen soon. Basic plot is that Scooby and the gang are there to help Professor Poisson on his research expedition, but then some frightful events start to happen and Captain Pescado, the octopus monster, and the kelp monster all show up to menace and threaten the gang, and Professor Poisson goes missing. This is a dynamic episode despite the fact that Scooby and the gang frequently find themselves confined or trapped in some way. The gang is creative and they keep moving about. I also really liked the underwater effect that they use in this episode. I think it's pretty cool. Some people probably don't like it, but I certainly did. It's one of the highlights. It makes this episode stand out. Not many Scooby episodes have this kind of effect, especially not from this season. Could Captain Pescado and the kelp and octopus monster have been a bit more menacing? Probably, but I think they work quite well for the purposes of the episode, and I love that Scooby, Velma, and Shaggy are together. They're the terrific trio. I like the mystery and discoveries and the fact that they use a shipwreck in this episode also. I think it works quite well and adds to the visual interest as well as the dynamics of this story. It was a very good decision to do all of that. Of the Scooby-Doo Show episodes that involve a trio of monsters, I think this is my favorite. It works a bit better than the Ghost of the Bad Humor Man, perhaps because each of these monsters is distinct, more so than other trios of villains. In The Spirits of 76, we have another trio of villains in another great episode. The basic plot of Spirits of 76 is that Scooby and the gang decide to go into the Smithsonian Museum because there is a heavy rainstorm outside and they can't see the Lincoln Monument because of that. So, like Scooby-Doo Where's the Crew, this story has great atmosphere and suspense from the very beginning, and it keeps the pace up throughout. So, unfortunately, the gang is trapped in the museum overnight, and there is a time lock. Scooby-Doo goes missing, and 3 wax figures of Benedict Arnold, Major Andre, and William Demont are actually ghosts, or maybe not, and they threaten and menace Scooby and the gang for the entire night. Various artifacts and inventions are utilized quite effectively as part of the suspenseful scenarios that Scooby and the gang find themselves in. This story has many familiar elements that made several Scooby-Doo Where Are You episodes fantastic. So there is dramatic irony, secret passages, humor with suspense, and several characters are introduced and you're not sure if they are innocent or suspects. It's one of those episodes where you can't easily guess who's involved and who's not, so there's that. There are several great chase sequences. I didn't think they would bring cars into this, but they do. So I definitely loved that, as well as the Wright brothers airplane. So overall, this is one of the best Scooby-Doo Show episodes. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and I must say it is indeed excellent. I see why many people do like it. So I highly recommend both Scooby-Doo Where's the Crew and The Spirits of 76. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.